Well, today we're going to take a look at where you can buy some of your palms online, and we're going to go through here some tabs I have picked out and see a few places that I always look at. And it's that time of year when you need to start thinking about it, because a lot of times you can plant these palms in the next month or two, and you might want to buy some of these before they get out of stock. And so first place we're going to look at here is Home Depot, and you'll see here that if you go online and just type in palm trees, or um, you have to put something with a tree or something on the end of it, but you'll see that they have quite a few that they ship. Deliveries free, and these just come from probably some large growers. They've got windmill palms here. Here's a 3-gallon, $89, 5-gallon. They have other stuff. If you keep looking, they've got Majesty palms. Sometimes they have Pindo palms. Some different stuff. They even say they have a Sylvester palm here. But anyway, you might find a few things online here and get the shipping free, and so that's not too bad. But so Home Depot is one source. We'll go on to the next thing here is my friend that's also here in Tennessee, Teddy. He's started to sell some plants, and I've been to his house, and he's got a ton of Sabal minors for sale. So here, if you look, he's got these regular Sabal minors. They look like they've gotten up fair size, and I think he's going to sell these for 12 bucks each or something like that, which is a pretty good deal. And I'm going to put his email on there, and you can email him, and if you're interested in any Sabal minors. And of course, Sabal minors like these are probably good and hardy through zone 6 and up. And ours this year took temperatures below 0 at -6, and the larger ones spotted some. So Sabal minors are a good start for your palm collection, and so there's a good source if you want to get a local grower. And we'll look on here is another place that sells some palms. It's a Desertscape Nursery, and they have looks like some Sabal palms, some Trachycarpus, Washingtonia, Sabal minors. They have a few of the harder to get ones like Sabal Blackburniana, and some of them range in size here. Looks like they have them from like a 1-gallon pot, 4-inch pot, and they have some here, larger ones that say no pot. I don't think I will order a large palm without the pot, but the smaller ones, seedlings, you can get away with if you want to do ship them without the pot. But looks like they've got, this is probably some sort of, looks like a Sabal hybrid of some sort here. But anyway, their prices aren't too bad, so that's another source we know about. Another thing here that's kind of a staple of, it's pretty far away for us East Coast people, but Jungle Music Palms. Phil there's the owner, and he has pretty much every type of rare and unusual palm you can think of. Now, he's not the greatest source for some of the things like the windmill palms and the Sabal, like the minors and that sort of thing, but if you're looking for something unusual, you can look through his list, and especially this list, his new arrivals and his blog or whatever. He has all kinds of stuff, and if you're willing to pay for it, he can ship in the pot some pretty large palms. He can ship up to 15-gallon, which is a really heavy box, which it's going to cost you a pretty penny to ship it if he still does it, but he has all types of stuff. I mean, the list here, I don't know if you can see the scroll bar on the side, but it just can go on and on and on. And so he has cycads and just anything you'd want. But it's in California, so it costs a lot to ship to us on the East Coast, is the bad for him. But there's another source, another place where you can get your palms. It has kind of some smaller palms usually, which is the negative, and they send you a box. It's like a set rate shipping, so if you don't order several palms or plants, it can be a little expensive. But Plant Delights, they have here's some different sables, palmetto, palmetto lisa, and I know they have trachycarpus. I have a Fortunae Taylor, which these are just different forms of Fortunae. They have our Wagnerianus, but those are going to be fairly small plants, just a seedling or a little bit larger. And they also have some of the other tropicals like the colocasia and about anything else you'd want, like gingers or the canna, or you know, they have a huge selection of plants here if there's anything else you're looking for, but we're mainly talking about palms today. But here's some of the colocasia. They have a huge selection. So anyway, that's a very good source for palms and some of your other plants. And also, mainly for your other tropicals, is Brian's Botanicals. Now here we have, he does have a Sable Minor Louisiana in stock, which is 14 bucks here, which is pretty good price. And they're pretty small as well, but he also sells all the other plants like the canna, he specializes in that. Let's see, he's got, let's see what else he's got. Alocasia, bananas. That's a good place to get some of your bananas. He has hybrids, especially some of the colocasia. He has canna. And that's the main thing that I usually look at there. But anyway, he's a good source for quite a few hardy tropicals, and he's located in Kentucky, so he can ship out stuff fairly good to you. And another source where you can look for some things is on eBay. And if you look on eBay, you can type in almost anything, especially here in the spring, and you can find some different types of palms and sables. So it's a good source. I know we'll look at a couple here. There's some Sable Palmetto seedlings, and here's somebody else that I know about, comments sometimes. Sable King, he started growing a few sables. He lists them on here on eBay, or you can see him on Palm Talk. But he has a lot of seedling size sables, and I think he's gotten I haven't seen anything negative on him, so he's got a good reputation of sending out palms, looks like now. So you can take a look at some of his offerings there also. And if you want to just search for about anything, you can get seeds on here. You can get, sometimes you can get some unusual plants. And you just have to, you know, see what they got and give it a shot. Another place, it's gotten harder to get mail order for some larger palms, and I don't really have a good source for that. There is, though, this place called Northeast Ohio Palm Trees, and I think they usually list on eBay, or here's their website. And you can see here they've got 15-gallon palm with windmill palm, which that's crazy expensive at 439 bucks. You'd probably be better off getting like the 7-gallon here, 150, or a 3-gallon, $64. Those will grow up pretty fast for you as well, but they have a little bit larger specimens of palms than you can normally get, especially something like the needle palms here. They're pretty hard to get in these sizes. And some of the sable miners, they can get a little bit larger, like this 7-gallon, but 150 bucks is fairly expensive for a sable miner palm. But you know, palms nowadays are getting a little hard to find. Got a Pindo palm down here out of stock, but anyway, there's a few places to look, and I think the other place don't have up here. Let me pull it up real quick. Etsy. Etsy as well is similar to eBay, and you can get on there sometimes and find some things. Here's a place I've seen a lot too. Pompeii Nursery. If you look here, they've got quite a few different little palms. Sable miners, Mexican fan palms, California fan palm. Quite a few here. European fan palm, sable miners, sable palmetto, all fairly little. But anyway, they've got quite a few, and that's about it. That's most of the places that I know of that you can get a hold of some palms online, and you know, now in the next few months, it's gonna be when you want to plant them. You usually about mid-April to sometime in May is when a lot of us in the U.S. and the eastern U.S. is going to be planting these type of cold hardy palms. And I hope everybody's having a good day. And if you order some palms, let us know. We'll talk to you later.